Don't come to the club and start talking about what we've done in the past. Talk about what you haven't done anything.
He's won a trophy this season.
I said this season.
You
You ain't got a trophy.
This is Welcome back. Another episode of Podcast Pundits. I'll be your host with the most. It's not even close. And I go by the name of Strives, or you can call me Striver. And as you all know by now, if you've been locking in, I'm an avid Arsenal supporter. As you can see by the top that I'm sporting, if you're watching on YouTube. If you're listening, you guys know already, man. And if it's international duty, as you know it is, because the AFCON's on, I'm repping Nigeria. And I also represent England as well. And you'll be happy to know I'm not here rambling by myself. I'm going to be joined by my fellow podcast pundit, and he goes by the name of...
Yo, it's your boy Joey Nomadic, a.k.a. Liverpool's #1 supporter. I'm here to talk about turning things around at the club and the miserable situation that we find ourselves in from the Tottenham game. But nonetheless, I'm happy to be talking football with the man then.
Dope. Sorry, man. I think my mic was quite low still. So, yeah, man.
You're sounding crazy now still, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, what? Am I sounding really loud now?
Yeah, brother.
Yeah, bro. You got to turn me up, man. Christmas #1, baby. Christmas #1, baby.
Is that you?
Turn me up. Turn me up, man. All right, let me turn that down a little bit. But, yo, man, we're honoured, man. We're honoured, man. We've got a returnee. Guest. He made an impact on the episode that he debuted on, and yeah, man, it was only right that we got him back, man, and we're gonna get him back again. Definitely gonna have to get him back again when we're back in the studio settings. But we thought, no, we can't miss his presence. And he goes by the name of. He's my boy. He goes by the name of
Mitch. I keep it plain and simple, bro. Mitch, SC Don's favourite, Man United fan, SC Don's fan, football fan. Let's go, man. Let's talk.
I love that, man. Yo, man. So obviously, since we last chopped it up or what have you not, I think had the season kicked off yet? Actually, I'm trying to remember the episode when you was on. I think we might have still been in pre-season, innit? I don't think the season. Yeah.
Because I remember saying that I don't watch preseason games. I just don't.
Yes, I remember. And you weren't too happy with your transfer strategy. You wanted from some midfielders and stuff like that, innit?
Yeah.
Yeah. So now I'll be interested to hear how you think your season's going. Obviously, since the last time we spoke, but before we get into United, because obviously United was involved in a cracking game with Aston Villa, and before we even get into the Christmas #1 Arsenal, I feel like there's no better place to start than with the current Premier League champions, Liverpool, who were you hosting or were you away to Spurs?
Away. Yeah, firstly, I don't like being referred to as current champions, man, because it doesn't feel right. It don't feel right, but yeah, I prefer former, man, because it's more
soon to be former.
Exactly. But no, it's again, this is one of the games where people in my group have been saying like Spurs have been shocking. Like if we don't leave this game with 3 points, then I don't know, man. But obviously, I'm that guy who has to remind everybody that they're not the only team that's been shocking in this league, innit? So if there's going to be a game that is not going to go as straightforward as you think it will, it's likely to be this one. That game was really a battle of the tramps, bruv.
I was going to say the battle of the. I was really going to call it the battle of the bums, but I didn't.
I didn't want to say bums, man. So I thought what's another word I could say, bro. It was a real trampy affair, man. I don't know, man. I don't know. Have you man seen that In-Betweeners episode where he's trying to get into the club in West End and then the guy's like, you have to wear shoes. So he swaps his shoes with some homeless guy outside.
Yes.
And his shoes stank of piss. This fixture stank of piss, man. It was horrible, bruv, man. Like, Spurs were doing everything they could to just throw this game away, man. And then Liverpool was just like, no matter what opportunity Spurs gave them, Liverpool were just like, nah, man, I want this game to be difficult. we're gonna make it look like it's 11v11. I don't care how many men they get sent off the pitch. And Liverpool, they outdid themselves with how badly they played, in my opinion, man. Obviously, a lot of people are saying 3 points is 3 points. I think Liverpool have shown this season that 3 points isn't 3 points. All them 3 points we were getting in the first 5 games of the season, where everyone said we're gonna walk the league this season. That's a clear illustration that 3 points ain't 3 points, isn't it, man? So this was more of the same, in my opinion. But
when you say like 3 points ain't 3 points, just clarify for anyone that might be locking in for the first time. And actually, you know what? This is very rude of me. I didn't even let you know where to find us, man. Find us on all digital streaming platforms everywhere, man. We are Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google, Amazon, YouTube, everywhere, man. And on social media, Podcast Pundits _ on Instagram, Podcast Pundits, on X, formerly known as Twitter, and Podcast Pundits on TikTok and Facebook, man. So yeah, man, apologies, man. I was so eager to get straight into the juice and the meat of the podcast. I forgot to let you know how to lock in with us, man. But that's really important. But yeah, straight back to you, Joey, man. Obviously,
why you say juice and meat, bro? You hungry, bro?
Yeah,
you
bro,
got a roast going on in the back.
Listen, before as we was getting ready to record the pod, Mitch might attest to this. Yeah, like I had a friend of mine just dropping off a care package, man. So yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. So yeah, I can't wait to tuck into that a little bit. And obviously, as you know, man, we've been dining all weekend.
Yeah, bro. You know, I just finished that. I finished that match yesterday, bro. Serious. But yeah. Back to the game. 3 points. Not all 3 points are equal. Is essentially what I'm trying to say, man. Like for me, if the performance.
Quantify that though for the viewers. For me, it sounds strange you saying that.
No. Again, like there's 3 points at the bottom of the league that prevents you from getting relegated. That's a superior 3 points. There's 3 points at the top of the club that separates you from the people chasing you to the title. Superior 3 points. And then there's 3 points where you play badly, but you're in a title race and you don't care how you play. You just need the points.
Yeah.
Then
those are my favorite 3 points.
Yeah, exactly. Those are serious 3 points. But then there's 3 points when you're playing against a team that has had horrible form and has 9 men, but you manage to outdo them with playing poorly. Even though they got 9 men, they still play better than you. And then your performance is disgusting. And then people try to say, well, at least you got 3 points. That's the kind of 3 points that I'm happy to give up if I can swap it for a good performance. Because like people are only saying that because how bad we've been in it. Like a lot of people are saying, well, not a lot of people. All type buds. He's saying baby steps in it. Like we have to bear in mind that we've gone from losing 6 out of 7 or something like that to now being unbeaten in 4 games.
I think it is worth noting because despite the performances being like higgy hagger, you are picking up form in a way, and sometimes it could be something as simple as that can trigger a positive mentality, because you could see in that game that obviously Spurs have gone down to 9 men. We'll touch on it in further detail and more depth, but obviously with Xavi Simons being red carded and Romero being red carded, Spurs down to 9 men, but Liverpool still managed to execute such a nervy finish, and that's got to be testament to what they've been going through, that the poor run of form is like they expected to concede again. It's like they expected to drop points, and sometimes just getting across the line and getting those 3 points. Maybe Bods is right.
Man, I'm not having it because my thing is that I get that when you're playing against 11 men. I even get it when you're playing against 10 men. But when you're playing against 9 men, bro, like I just don't understand like where. Obviously, it's like it must be squeaky bum time because you know that you haven't been able to protect the league. You're winning 2-0, and then you concede a sloppy corner where it's a goalmouth scramble, and they get a goal back. So maybe there's things going through your mind where you're saying, "Oh shit, here we go again." But at the same time, who is the leader on the pitch, or how is the manager communicating to these guys? Relax, calmate, calm down, bro. Somebody keep the ball. Like, don't stop. Just. Like I think there was a period where even I think it was Gary Neville or Jeremy Carragher was saying like they've just got to get the ball, slow it down. Virgil's got to play it around the back. They did 3 passes at the back. As soon as it went to Alisson, bro, he just smashed it out there, bro. Same again, bro. And then this is the second time where we've played against opponents and they've lost somebody. It was Newcastle, Anthony Gordon, and that team has been better than us as well after they've lost players in it. So it's problematic for me, man. But at the end of the day, people aren't going to remember all that. It's just for me, there's a few positives. There's a couple positives to take. That's my only silver lining, is that there's a couple positives to take from that game.
Can I ask?
I was going to say, Mitch, you catch the game as well, yeah?
Yeah, I watched the Liverpool Spurs game. Obviously, I was hate watching because I hate Liverpool.
Wow.
And I think we should be open and honest. Do you know what I mean? I think we should be I'm open and honest. The two clubs I'm speaking to two of their fans right now. Like, do you know what I mean?
Wow.
Wait, who do you hate more, though? Who do you hate more?
I probably hate Arsenal a little bit more.
Yeah. Hey, listen, the enemy of my enemy is my friend, man. That's what that matters.
Just for the fact that obviously growing up, obviously Arsenal was a team that we was fighting for the title most of the time, and obviously when it comes to Liverpool, is that most of my older cousins, they're Liverpool fans, and they don't let you forget their history. Yeah. And obviously it is the biggest rivalry in England, isn't it? Like, no disrespect to any other team, but it is the biggest rivalry in England, Man United, Liverpool. So I always wanted to see Liverpool lose.
It's the biggest rivalry that our generation probably didn't really get to witness. So
true.
That's true. I'll say I kind of got two questions, to be fair, and more than the game, because the game wasn't great anyway. Do you think we're getting a bit too harsh with the red cards? Because I don't know if I'd want Xavi Simons sent off personally. And the other question was, do you think that when it was 10 men and 9 men, because the game was so bad, the players were like, we've got the lead, let's just keep it?
Yeah, so first one, red card. What's crazy is that I think Virgil van Dijk is getting expert at joining these fouls, man, because it was exact same as Anthony Gordon. It just didn't make any sense. But when I saw the challenge, I thought it's a nasty challenge, but I don't think he meant it in a nasty way. I think what he tried to do is he tried to plant his foot on the outside of Virgil and then maybe put some pressure on his back, but then Virgil's ankle was there and then it raked his foot. So me personally, if I was a referee, I probably would have given a yellow card, like the referee did as well, to be fair. But VAR, they're stamping those out. I think especially when you're leaving holes on people's socks and they're bleeding, it's technically a textbook red card. But in terms of the force, there wasn't that much force in it. So I agreed with the yellow card, to be completely honest. But the Anthony Gordon one, for example, was a straight red for me. Yeah,
that's what I was going to say, because I feel like with Xavi Simons one, it's like you can pull it in the bracket of, and that can happen in football.
Yeah.
If that makes sense. I think loads of players have done that in football, because I've seen that challenge about 3 or 4 times in the last 3 weeks, and I feel like only one person's been sent off. And I think that sometimes it kind of irritates me when we're getting too finely tuned on trying to get people sent off. Too finely tuned.
Yeah, again, the reason why I wouldn't be mad at it is because I think it is a textbook red card, but I think when you get into the fine details of it, I don't think there was enough force in it, and I don't think, like, where Anthony Gordon looked like he tried to do Virgil, it didn't look like that at all. It just looked like he got a bit excited and, like they say, striker's tackle, basically. That's what it looked like to me.
Yeah.
But the other thing, you know what? You might be right. Maybe they were happy with the 10 man they're playing against, and they were maybe trying to just basically enjoy it and probably play for the 1-0 or whatever it was. But I don't want to see that, man. You've got bucket loads of quality at your disposal. Like everyone else has been reminding me, we spent over 250 million. Is it 250 on Isak and Verts?
I thought you was going to talk about your totals. 500 million that you spent. Man.
It ain't 500,000, bro. I don't know where you did your maths from. I caught everyone.
I
said nearly 500 million that you spent in the summer.
I don't think it's even nearly though. But yeah, we've got all of that on the bench. Even Frimpong is back. Kirkers is there as well. So I can't see why we would be playing for anything other than smashing 10 men. I think the last time we played Spurs, we played them in, I think, end of the season, we smashed them. League Cup, we smashed them. We smashed them so many times, man. So the fact that they're on a bad patch, this was a great opportunity to stamp your dominance on the Premier League and just like let everybody know that we're not back fully, but we're trying to get there, man. But I suppose you can take 3 points as something alluding to that at least.
Ekitike is obviously he's continued his brilliant form, man. He's just like on a hot streak, man. What's that? Five goals in his last 3 appearances.
Yeah,
man. And funny enough, it was a header. One that you said that he's not. He said he's not the best header.
He's embarrassing me, bro, man. He's got 2 headers in a row, bro. It's crazy, bro.
Yeah.
But that was a foul, bro. That's another thing. That was a foul, bro. I don't care what anybody says. It's a blatant foul, bro. 2 headers.
But is it one of those ones where like that same again, kind of similar to the red card? It's one of those ones. It could be given, but it might not. But at the same time, you shouldn't look for it.
Yeah. No, agreed. So my thing is that the textbook part would be the 2 hands in the back. Now the question is, was there enough force for it to be considered a foul? And I think you can see like where Romero, the ball is actually, he's looking up at the ball and then he's deviated away from the ball after the 2 hands has touched his back. I think that's a foul in my opinion. But do you know what I mean? He's gone against us so many times this season that they all balance themselves out in my opinion. But yeah.
Marmoush equalizer. Sorry, I had to say it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Are you watching AFCON?
Yeah. AFCON,
if you see my neck snapping to the left, bro, that's AFCON.
Smash one into the bin still.
I respect that, man. I should probably put that on my monitor as well. Right. So obviously, Ekitike, hot scoring form. Isak, man, bro. He's having a terrible season, man. Terrible.
Yeah, it's confirmed there's I think it's a fractured ankle, fractured tibia above the ankle. So that's going to be. It could be the whole season, but there's no time span has been given.
He scored the opener, innit? He scored the opener.
Yeah. It was a banging goal. Hey, old type Florian Wirtz, man. What did I say? I told you Florian Wirtz is cold, Strauss, bro. But
you know what? Because the moment that guy registered an assist, my phone was pinging as if I thought to myself, hold on, did you just score past Arsenal or something? People was getting onto me like Florian Wirtz.
Why they getting onto you though?
Because he's registered his first assist in the whole league. I would have thought that you guys would have been embarrassed.
That's not why they get onto you.
I thought you guys would have been embarrassed. How dare you? Why would my phone be going off? Because Florian Wirtz has got his first assist in how many games? How many games have been played?
Strauss, it's nearly Jesus' birthday, bro. You're lying like this, bro.
So
what? Tell the truth, bro.
What is the truth?
Because you've been cussing him and you've been sending him hard for the last 2 weeks, bro. You've been going for a minute.
And you think one assist in the Premier League since the Premier League has started this season is enough for you to come back? Come back with your products and your receipt, with your products and expect to get your money back. Come on, carry on there.
Obviously, you didn't hear from me this weekend, bro, because I respect myself, innit? But all I'm saying is that for over the last 5 games, but I've been saying he's getting used to it. He's warming to the Premier League, man. And he looks good, man. And I think he's a cold player, man. And I think everybody's gonna at least see it before the season's up, man. He might even grab 10 goals.
You got a lot of players that you've got to gel together, man. Do you know what I mean? So it's going to take a little bit more time. I always expected that the amount of signings that you made, that is going to take a little bit more time. I'm so surprised by Isak, that how long it's taken him to kind of get into any type of form or anything like that. Obviously, I know he's got this injury now, so we don't know what's going to happen there.
It's not a surprise when you analyze the game. And by the way, I don't know if you missed that, Mitch, but Joey just tried to say that Wirtz might get 10 goals this season.
Do you know
why is this guy always stuck in the path, bro? Man? Let it go, bro. That was like 30 seconds ago, bro.
I'm interested to know what his goal celebration is, bro, because I don't know what this.
Yes, you're saying the interesting.
I just want to know what it is, bro.
Mitch, he's lying, bro. He's lying because we all saw it when he scored that goal and it got disallowed, bro. bro. And sorry, it got given to someone else. So we know what his celebration looks like. And it's nothing to write home about, bro.
Oh man, but yeah, man, no, yeah, bro, it's that, man. It's not been easy, man. It's not been easy because obviously he had the tumultuous exit from Newcastle, that affected the beginning of his season, whether he had a pre-season or not. And I think what it is with Isak, Mitch, is it's similar to like Gyökeres. We was talking about this on last week's episode. I think yes, you want your striker to do more and be able to create for themselves and what have you not, but you also need to kind of play to your striker's strengths. And I think where Isak is lacking, it's funny, I was cussing Arne Slot for saying this, yeah, but where Isak is actually lacking like a Jacob Murphy type winger that will just put the balls in the box across the deck for him to get onto. You get what I mean? That is affecting it. So I think Liverpool need to. I don't think they need.
I don't. Yeah, I don't.
I know you're gonna always say no, but I mean, if it's your marquee signing, I'm of the opinion that Liverpool probably need to like manipulate the way they play somewhat to fit Isak and forget about what was the past, because obviously they're trying to veer away from that anyway. In my opinion, that's just my opinion. But I know Joey doesn't agree.
No. It's not that I disagree. It's like my thing is like, okay, if you come into a team, yeah, and then there's already established wingers who do X, you have to show them why they need to start doing Y.
Wow.
Do you know what I mean? Like, for example, like I can't just say, start putting the ball in early, but then the striker that you're putting the ball in early hasn't even shown anything in these games. Like your first touch is dead. You're getting you're not winning your duels. Do you know what I mean? And it sounds like I'm talking about Gyökeres, but I'm actually talking about Isak as well, bro. Because like you said,
it is Alex.
Sorry, my bad.
Yeah, but like the thing is with Isak, like he's one of them players that he thrives off of that, yeah. But he knows how to create his own. He knows how to create his own goals and stuff like that. His own type of goals and stuff like that. I think it's more difficult probably for him because obviously the wingers that he's got, Gakpo and them, man, they want to run at the defenders. They don't really want to go to the byline and cross and all that kind of stuff there. And with Isak, he kind of, with Newcastle especially, a lot of his really good goals is where he's drifting out wide.
Yeah, and one touch finishing as well, bro. So like, you started with Anthony Gordon. Obviously, we're not talking about that yet, but Anthony Gordon's chances that he created for Voltemade, and you can see that Isak is missing that at the club. But as Mitch said, Isak is also capable of making his goals, man. So until you get to that point where people are putting it on a plate for you, bro, you gotta come in and do the legwork, man, because you're not the superstar at this club right now. You're the marquee signing, but you're not the superstar. You need to show everybody why they need to treat you like the king. And he hasn't.
But imagine how unfortunate now he gets that goal, and then the challenge from Mickey van der Ven injures him, and it looks like, I think like you mentioned, they say he's broken something in his ankle.
Yeah, fractured the tibia bone above his ankle, and I think he's done a bad twist in his ankle. So like a one. I don't know if it's grade 1 or grade 3, but yeah.
How long will he be out? Go on.
No time frame has been given yet, but I think it will be minimum 4 months. Minimum.
Well, I don't think he's going to play even too much towards the end of the season, because aren't Sweden in the World Cup?
No. Yeah, it's like Gyökeres flop, bro. They're very flop.
He's not going. The World Cup. They're not going World Cup. I thought it was in the World Cup.
Well, in international duty, they were trash. I don't know if it was all friendlies, but
it was qualifiers. They were terrible, man. But let's have it right. Gyökeres and Isak both need this, because they didn't have pre-seasons in it, both of them. So they both need this summer break, man, to just really go into the hyperbolic timetable.
Yeah, 100%. Sharpen up their tools. What could be said of Spurs then, man? Because I mean, obviously we've spoken about Liverpool and how how trash they were at times and how nervous they were, and also we spoke about the goal. I think Isak's goal was well taken. Works assist decent, whatnot. But Spurs, it was quite a spirited display. Like, for a team that was they're on the decline in terms of form. I personally felt like, like where Joey was asking for a performance over 3 points. if you flip that to Spurs, could that be the performance that they got over the 3 points? Could they write home about that performance, or because if they got let down by like Romero, stupid, absolute stupid challenge. Like
That's what he's on though.
Is that they was about to give the yellow card to the Liverpool player, and then he's kicked out. He's kicked out him for whatever reason. Obviously Simmons one, you can call it unfortunate, but I personally think by the letter of the law that was a red. So you're down to 9 men. Spurs, I don't know. Like Spurs, they obviously Richarlison got that goal, and again substitute appearance, again another goal. And I thought Spurs were forcing the issue. You don't think there's nothing to be praised for there? You know, like is Thomas Franks would Thomas Franks still be getting pelters from the Spurs fans, or do you think the Spurs fans are going to be like, no, this isn't on the manager, this is on our players? Because genuinely, I think it was Simmons and Romero that let the squad down, not the manager this time.
I'll disagree with you on Simmons a little bit.
Okay.
I generally believe he was unfortunate. I agree. Obviously, well, if we're going to go by a textbook, yes, it's a red card. But I've seen that so many times where no one has been sent off. Where I think he's unfortunate. On another day, he might not got sent off. Whereas with Romero, that first of all that is Romero's character, and he's petulant. He's petulant. That's what he does. He does them unnecessary things. Like even the first yellow card. Why are you barging the ref? Why are you barging? You can go up to the ref without touching him. It's possible. And then you're doing that to Konate after he's fouled you right in front of the ref after he's called the foul. It's you're just saying to yourself, you're giving up on us. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, or he just doesn't have the discipline. This is why you can't put
how can you not
put him in the FPL? You can't put him in your FPL team.
How can you not have the discipline there though? Ain't when he captain as well, bro?
But you see them. Listen, go on. I was gonna say, you see them South American centre halves. They're on this.
Lissandro, innit? That's who you're thinking of, Lissandro.
Yeah, I know they're on this map. They can do some stuff, but you're like, brother, like why? Why did you do that? Do you know what I mean? That's not the next. He's gonna get sent off like that again at some point in the season. It's just that's how he is.
Jeez, man. So what does this game mean for you, Joey? What does it make? What does it do for your season? How do you feel like you're going into the Christmas break now? What position are you in the table? I'm still not sure.
We're fifth in the league. I think. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's an improvement. That's an improvement. All right, fifth going into Christmas. I think when we were speaking, when we were speaking in the past episode, and I think even when we just been discussing, I think you were of the opinion Liverpool could still finish in the top 2. Am I correct, or was it top 3?
Well, was top 2? If Man City drop out and Arsenal are number 1, then we can still finish in the top 2. But you know what I mean? Like, I just don't have confidence in Arsenal. I don't have confidence in Arsenal falling behind and leading, and then getting back up to the top. Does that make sense? If you fall,
I mean, we did it this weekend.
What do you mean? No, I'm saying if you no, I'm talking about like actual on everybody on equal games, no games in hand. Yeah, if you don't fall behind with everybody on even matches, I can't see you taking the title back. But again, like bear in mind,
that's interesting. So maybe that places some doubt on your prediction for those that were doubting.
No, because I think you're gonna steamroller it. I think you're gonna steamroll it. But if you don't and you start showing frailties and then you guys are slapping the floor when you concede the last minute goal again, then it's gonna be a tough one, man. It's gonna be a tough one for you lot. And I think we've had such a horrible season. Like I said, worst season since 1954, I think, or something like that. Maybe worst start. I don't know what it is, but I don't think you lot are that far away from us. Do you know what I mean?
What are you trying to tell us?
Huh?
So what are you trying to tell us then?
I'm not trying to tell us anything, man. You're a smart guy, Strauss, bro. Read between the lines, bro.
I'm not that smart today.
Yeah. Pick up the signals.
I would say I don't agree Liverpool going to finish top 2. I do believe that it's going to be and I'm not saying it's going to be in this order. It's going to be Arsenal City going to finish in the top 2. What way round is less is going to be to be seen. I don't think we're going to see whoever's going to win the title. I think Arsenal and City are going to run away up until like March, and then we'll start seeing who's really going to finish. Yeah, I think them two are going to run away.
Wait, sorry. You think
that means you anticipate
March?
a real title challenge like between the two?
Yeah. I genuinely believe that it's going to be between Arsenal and City. Once it gets to like March, after the international break,
you think there'll be a point gap?
There's going to be a point gap between third and third and fourth. Third
it's certainly going to be Arsenal and City. It's going to be between Arsenal and Haaland, bro. There's going to be a title race, bro.
But listen, the boy Bags in it. It's that simple. Foden's in mad form right now as well.
Yeah.
Arsenal's
is activating as well.
But we're not saying anything about their defenders, though, which is their biggest problem, man. So that's where you lot will excel in comparison.
Yeah.
Provided we get ours back.
That's true. Yeah.
So, cool. So we didn't really get like a definitive answer then. So what are we saying? Obviously, it's Christmas. Where we're you're going into Christmas, 5th place. You know.
Yeah.
You know, this is like the mark. This is like the mark of the. This is like the half of the season. So we've had a half of the season played just about. So what are you saying? The next half of the season, where's Liverpool finishing, my brother?
Look, we've already hit rock bottom, man. So I think the only way is up at this time, innit? Yeah. But again, like Mitch was saying, I can't see Aston Villa. They don't have the legs for it. Chelsea, people are questioning if Chelsea were title contenders. We're on the same points as Chelsea right now. So I think we'll be looking for a Champions League spot, and we'd be lucky to get one considering the start that we've had to the season and considering how badly we're still playing. So
you're saying
that's
top 5. Top
4. I don't think there's a 5th place Champions League this season, so I think it's top 4.
Top 4. All right, cool. So you're screaming top 4. Okay. All right, smooth, man. All right, and then let's go on to the Gunners then. Let's go on to the Gunners because shortly after the Liverpool game, it was Arsenal versus Everton. We've gone to what's their stadium called? The Hall Dickinson or Dickinson Hall?
Hill Dickinson, I think it's called.
Hill Dickinson, yeah. So we've gone
doesn't ring well. Doesn't ring well.
No, they should have just called it
Goodison sounds so much better, man.
Goodison, but I know, man.
They should have just called it Hillerson, bro. Just mix
Hillerson.
Yeah, bro.
But you know what? Like Arsenal go into their new stadium for the first time. Everton, like I felt like Everton was treating it like a bit of a cup final. Like I'm sure I was seeing tifos in the crowd. Like
they did.
I was thinking, what is this? A European fixture? Is this a freaking derby? But when I thought about it, this is like the first time or one of the first times like a big team, like a big team is coming to their new stadium kind of thing. So it's a big occasion. Their fans are up for it. It's a Saturday night fixture. Everton probably weren't in the best shape they could have been because they've lost a couple of players to AFCON and what have you not, but they was up for it, man. So yeah, this game had all the makings of being a banana peel, a stumbling block. You know what I mean? And obviously with Arsenal dropping points recently, dropping points to 10-man Chelsea, losing against Aston Villa, dropping points against Sunderland, and then having that win against Wolves that a lot of people wasn't really convinced by performance-wise. There was a lot going on this performance against Everton, and I think Everton were up for it, man. Everton seemed to have most of the ball, in my opinion. They had a lot of the ball in the beginning of the game. So that control element that you're used to seeing from Arsenal, we didn't get that immediately. It took a while for us to warm into the game, in my opinion. The pair of you, did you guys at least? I know you guys had busy weekends. So I'm not sure you caught the game live, but did you capture any of it?
I didn't capture it.
No,
I didn't capture it anyway. To be fair, I predicted Arsenal win anyway against Everton. To be fair, I thought he was going to be too strong for him, to be honest. But I'm not surprised that he got wrong.
Yeah, I caught the first 70 minutes or so, man. So yeah, the game went how I kind of anticipated, but yeah, I think that falls into the category of not a great performance, but glad to leave with all our teeth, essentially, man. But
Yeah.
I feel like Everton got cheated in that game still.
Yeah, because there was a few penalty calls. Obviously, you had O'Brien that decided to turn into an NBA star. 2 hands in the air, handled the ball. Gyökeres obviously saved us, won us the game. Super Victor Gyökeres.
Charity pen. My favorite kind. My favorite kind.
Yeah, you know what? From a selfish perspective, I wanted Saka to take the penalty because he's in my FPL team. But I could also make a case as to why Gyökeres was the deserving penalty taker because Gyökeres doesn't miss from the spot. He's clinical.
No, neither does Soboslai, bro. But he's not a penalty taker. Your penalty taker is your penalty taker.
Well, I mean, we've shown Arsenal's shown that we distribute the penalties every now and again. You know what I mean?
True, true.
Yeah, so it could be game state. It doesn't necessarily mean it was a penalty. Do you think Gyökeres should have had a penalty before though? Like there was a time when
I saw that one
when he got. But I don't know if I was being biased, but I thought that should. I mean, I wasn't angry when it wasn't, but I was thinking. Yeah. That's a bit of a pen. Like he got pushed. Like that would have been. He would have had a header on goal.
I don't think he would have had. I don't think he would have had. I think he went down too easy. I don't think and I think if he didn't actually go down easily, he could have had the shot. I don't think what the guy did was enough to impede him from getting the shot off, and I think that just shows where he's at in terms of confidence. Because I think a fully confident Gyökeres is feeling that contact. And then he's inviting that contact, and he's still going to show that guy that's not going to stop me from getting these goals, isn't it?
That's where I was with it as well. Because I mean, I have conflicting opinions with some of them Arsenal fans that I know because they was like, oh yeah, this was one of Gyökeres' better games. But I was quite frustrated by him in this game, to be honest with you. He did score the goal, and I was happy for it. It was a brilliant penalty and stuff. But I just felt like I'm still not seeing enough from him to warrant the excitement that I had when he got signed. Do you get what I mean? And I know that I'm not expecting him to morph into this player that is, I'm not expecting him to morph into Thierry Henry or even an Alexander Isak that can sometimes create for himself. I'm not expecting him to morph into that. But at times I do expect, like, there was a time when the ball came down to him on the left flank, and you could see he was trying something. He tried to. I've seen him do this move with Sporting when he tries to go inside the 2 defenders. He tried to do it again, and he just ran into them, and then the ball bundled into the goalkeeper. Then he ran into the goalkeeper. And I was thinking, Gyökeres, man, like it just doesn't look neat enough for me. And where I've kind of got them.
You said you didn't care about that. You said you don't care.
Yeah, I didn't, but it's just like, you know what it is? I got money on this Gyökeres versus Ekitike. So when I'm seeing Ekitike just keep growing his goal tally, I'm like, all right, cool, Gyökeres, you got the one, you got your charity pen, as Joey would call it, get me another. So I suppose I'm probably being a bit harsher on him because I've got personal stakes on this guy. You know what I mean? So,
how many goals has he scored?
He's got 5 now in the league, right?
Yeah. I think it's 5 now. Is that 5 in the league and 6 all competitions, or is it 4 in the league and 5 all competitions? I think it might be 5 in the league.
Okay. I'll confirm in here.
What about Ekitike as well?
Ekitike, I don't know. I've lost count.
I'll drop the numbers shortly.
Yeah. So Joe researched that, and then obviously Joey's but he made a comment and said that Everton got robbed. Obviously, you weren't watching the game, Mitch, but there was contact by Saliba on Tieno Barry, I believe, in the box, and basically Everton had a claim for a penalty. Now, the big question is, was it a penalty? We've got the points. We've got the win. So there's no point in me lying. I would be absolutely fuming if I never got that penalty.
Was it one of those ones that was blatant? Was it blatant?
Yeah, it was blatant, man. It was blatant. Let me explain what happened. Yeah, it was blatant. So basically, the ball's in the air in the penalty area, and Tieno Barry, Saliba's about to clear the ball, and then Tieno Barry gets his foot there and tries to control the ball just before Saliba kicks the shit out of his foot. That kind of
you've seen those penalties given before.
And you know where I saw it given?
Gabriel Jesus. No, we didn't get it.
Thiago, you got the penalty. Thiago kicked Gabriel Jesus' foot when he was trying to clear the ball. And you got the penalty, bro.
But what about I think there was one when Saka got clean. I think it might have been Villa when they literally it's like it was a karate kick, bro. They sweeped his foot and we didn't get nothing. So we've seen them given, we've seen them not given.
No, 100%. But in terms of it, do you know what it is? It's the Brighton one where Saliba headbutts João Pedro in the back of the head. But it's
that one. I'm not having that.
Yeah, so this is what it's supposed to be. Like, that one shouldn't have been a penalty if you're looking at it by proper terms. But if that's a penalty, then this is 10 penalties, basically, bro. They should have given 10 penalties.
Yeah. I can't lie. I was when I saw it, I was like, oh, fucking hell. So when we got away with one, I was like, woof.
That's champion's luck. Champion's luck, bro.
I've got a question for you, Strabs. Obviously, I know you lot are going strong right now.
Mm-hmm.
How are you feeling about your about obviously Arsenal's title chances, Champions League chances, and how are you feeling about Gyökeres, like since he's come into the club?
I was quite positive when Gyökeres came into the club, and I've still been pretty positive about Gyökeres. I just wasn't too infused by his performance, but I was happy he got the goal, and I'm happy he won us the game. But Gyökeres in general, I kind of feel like we're going to carry him along at the moment. I think we're going to carry him along until we work out a way to play with him, or we work like there's still something that we're trying to connect with Gyökeres. So when I say carry him along, I don't think he's going to be that talisman that fires us to the title, but I think he's going to make an important contribution. I think I've said that I reckon he gets 15 goals for the season, and I still think he's on course for that. Even though he's only got 5 or 6 in the first half of the season, I think he will push on. And I think as he gets more fit, as we start to understand how he plays, as we, you know what I mean, as the chemistry and the synchronicity grows, I do think Gyökeres will become more of a staple piece in the attack. So I'm not particularly worried about Gyökeres, but I suppose from a personal standpoint, it'd be nice to see him like just look a little bit better. Like there's been times when I've left an Arsenal game or I've watched an Arsenal game and I've left and I'm like, Gyökeres, I don't feel too infused, and like I'm bantering back with the rival fans, and I'm genuinely lying, like thinking like, you know.
Do you think because I think I had this conversation on a Spaces one time, and I said that, do you think him coming as the main striker right now has given more options for the other team to think about, where it's given more room to your wingers, to your midfielders to perform better 100%, as well?
100%. And that's why like if you'd have been able to catch like previous episodes, I still believe like a striker takes us to the next level. And although like I would need a little bit more from Gyökeres, I still think Gyökeres is taking us to that next level, because what he's doing is he actually is a striker. Like he occupies the 2 centre halves. You get what I mean? He makes it like you're not thinking, okay, this guy's on a run of bad form, I'm going to leave him by himself. You can't afford to do that with Gyökeres, because he's clinical. He will score. So you've got to leave someone on him, maybe 2. And then that means we ain't got Saka being tripled up on anymore. And they can't afford to double up there no more. And you can't double up on Martinelli or Trossard no more, which is why you're seeing Trossard in such brilliant goal scoring form. When Martinelli comes to the bench, good goal scoring form. Saka's not scoring as much, what have you know, but you know Saka's always a threat. He's always a goal threat, whether it's a goal or assist, or he's creating a bigger chance. And I think like Gyökeres alone is unlocking other aspects of our football. But I need it. I need it to be supplemented with more goals.
That was my fault when I said it on the Space. I said if you add him, because he's an actual striker, people don't realize even if he only bags 8, maybe 10 goals, he's going to open it up for the rest of the team, because as you said, they're not going to be constantly double teaming Saka. I'm not going to be constantly double teaming Martinelli or Trossard or Eze or whatever. So it just opens up for Arsenal.
100%, man. And then in regards to our title challenges, sorry.
Quick one. Gyökeres has 5 league goals and 2 European goals, so 7 all comps. And Ekitike's got 8 in the league and 2 in all comps. Sorry, 10 all comps.
Okay, 10-7, 10-7 at the moment, yeah. 10-7 and 8-5.
What was the bet? What was the bet?
I can't remember if it was all comps or just Premier League. I need to check my notes. But yeah, I've got Ekitike versus Gyökeres bets. Did Salah just get a goal against for Egypt, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can stay there, bro. Stay there, bro.
But yeah, so in regards to Arsenal's title chances, I actually predicted City to win the title because I wasn't as you know, Mitch, you obviously we used to be in that WhatsApp group, the Dream Team WhatsApp group together. You know, I haven't always believed that Arteta's got what it takes to cross the line. So that was it. I think Arsenal is probably the best squad in the league. I just wondered whether the differential between like a Pep Guardiola and a Mikel Arteta might be the difference this year. And I wasn't sure that the Mikel Arteta has closed the gap on Pep Guardiola just yet. However, that being said, I've been really impressed with him this season, man. I don't think he's put a foot wrong too many times. He has done. He's not been perfect, but I've really been impressed with him, man. I think I like how proactive he is with his changes. I like his initial line team selections. I like his strategies. I like I like how that we've got so many different ways that we can carve the roast. You know what I mean? Or I don't even know if I just made that saying up, but we've got so many different ways, that we can approach a football match. And I think that's testament to the gaffer and to the coach. And I think this could be the year that he proves me wrong, and maybe he crosses the line. So actually, where I was like, I was proper big on City probably doing it again this season. I'm less so than I was at the beginning of the season. So I think there's more chance City's probably going to capitulate than I thought before. So if you was going to ask me now, I'm probably closer to tipping Arsenal for the league. And I know I'm going early, especially, and there's only 2 points in it. But just from what I'm seeing, I think there's something different about us. I think there's something different about Arsenal this season still.
Sorry, a couple questions about the Everton game. Obviously, you lot, do you feel like you created enough chances in game against Everton to win the game?
I think so. I think we should have been a bit more clinical. I think obviously Trossard, he hit the post.
Of course.
Yeah, there was a time, when there was some great play between Odegaard, Timber, and Saka, where Timber probably could have gone across goal for Gyökeres, but I don't think that ball was on. So I think he did the right thing, cutting it back to Saka, and I think Saka should have buried it. So I think we could have been a couple goals up, but I just don't think we were clinical in the final third at times. But yeah,
and then because Mitch's question is about Gyökeres freeing up space. So I think this season, I think you scored 31 goals in the league. Yeah, 31 goals, conceded 10. But last season, you scored 34 at this time. So, how do you feel about that in terms of that? Because obviously you feel like he frees up more players, but do you feel like maybe he might be a detriment to your attack going forward, or is there any credence to that?
That is an interesting stat, but I do think though that the way football is being played,
you know, were bad last season as well, or according to you.
We were. I think we were. I don't think we were bad. I think in terms of because of what. Obviously, I know you hate the injuries reason, or you call it an excuse.
No, I don't hate it. I just think it can't be applied equally for all teams. So that's why I don't use it.
Fair enough. But I think that was a reason as to why people would turn. The first thing you'll say is we were bad, but actually, when you consider everything we were going through to still finish second, I actually think that was a bit of a. In hindsight, I'm like, that was probably a little bit of an achievement. I think what's happening now is teams like Arsenal don't get the liberty to get to play a free flowing team. We are always going to play a team that's got like 2 banks of fives in front of us, 2 banks of 4 minimum, and the low block. That's what they call it. We're always going to play teams that set up in that low block. David Moyes said that he never intends to play in a low block, and he didn't. To be honest with you, he actually Everton went for it. Yeah, they went for it. But he says if Arsenal control the possession and control the ball, then naturally you're going to defend and you're going to sit in a low block. And that's what we're finding it. So what's happening now is Arsenal pretty much every single game we're playing against low blocks. But what it was is last season when we played against these low blocks, we weren't getting results. Do you get what I mean? We weren't getting the 3 points. We weren't getting results. So although the goals, the stat that you just read out, Joey, is less favourable than it was last season, I think the overall performance compensates for that and legislates for why me and Mitch believe Gyökeres is adding a different layer to Arsenal's attack. Because I don't feel like we were as quick to deal with low blocks before he was there. And it's not because he's jinky like Gabriel Jesus, you know what I mean, and he can unlock a low block with his dribbling, but it's just where he's now stretching the defense, it just leaves other people open. Do you get what I mean?
How many goals did Arsenal concede at this point? You said they scored 34, but how many goals did they concede?
So they scored 34. So this season they've only conceded 10.
Mm-hmm.
Last season they conceded 16.
And how many games did they lose?
I'm not. Oh, let me see. So
because you have to remember that you can say that stat.
So do you know? Yeah. Do you know what the? Do you want to know what the points difference is between now and then?
Go on.
What is it?
Guess. Anyway, guess. Anybody guessing?
I'm guessing they weren't. Were they top?
No, they weren't top.
I'm gonna say 9 points.
And what were their points right now?
They're on 39 points now.
I'm guessing they was on like 32.
Yeah, 33. 33 points, yeah. And guess what? Liverpool won 39 points.
You have to remember this as well, yeah. Even though they scored 34, they could have had one of those games where they drew 3-3 with someone.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? So you got to kind of put the nuance into it. And the reason why I'm saying that with the Gyökeres situation is because they're occupying, the two centre backs are occupying Gyökeres more. There's more options of attack. So when teams are defending against them, they're defending a little bit more. They have to defend a little bit more. Whereas last season, as you said, they're double, tripling Saka and that. So it's more likely for them to get the ball more. The opposition is more likely to get the ball more, to score against them.
The one pushback I have is that I don't know. I haven't seen Gyökeres occupy two centre backs well enough.
What about against Newcastle?
Yeah, but you see when you say well enough,
I don't know if you remember that game.
The fact that he's even there.
I do. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I'll give you that.
There makes a difference.
Yeah, because what Havertz used to do is, and Marino sometimes as well, he draws either the attention of the DM or he'll make a centre back come out, and then there'll just be one centre back covering that gap. So I agree with that. But sorry. The other thing is as well is that Liverpool are on the same points Christmas as Arsenal are right now at Christmas, but they played one less game. So Liverpool played 16, Arsenal played 17. So you're confident that all stars are pointing east, or is it west? I can't remember which one the star was pointing for. Towards Bethlehem. Is it Bethlehem? Is it east? Isn't it?
I kind of remember at this point, man. Well, look, man, let's hope it is, man, because man, we've been the last time we finished 3 times in a row. We did go on to win the title the season afterwards, and I did say that at some point last season. I remember Marley Marr telling me to shut my mouth. So hopefully,
do you think do you think the other competitions will be a stumbling block? Because I know you're playing Carabao next. I mean, you're playing Carabao.
I want the Carabao tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow.
Yeah,
so by the time, today, but by the time this episode goes out. Yeah. But by the time this episode goes out, it'll be tonight or today. But but I want to win the Carabao Cup. I just want to win. I want to get that monkey off my back. I want to get that monkey off Mikel Arteta's back. Get that first as well. You get that feeling for, you know what? Yeah, this ain't the biggest cup, but once you get that winning mentality and you say, people will be saying, what Arteta's doing is actually paying off, man. Let's continue doing it, man, and let's get behind him 100%. Champions League, we got to the quarterfinals. Then we got to the semi-finals. Who knows? Are we going to get to the finals? And if we do get to the finals, Mikel Arteta doesn't lose them.
He's had one final, bro.
Wow.
Come on,
He doesn't lose them.
This is our enemies start combining to fight you, bro. I'll be honest. So it's looking good for you. Do you think you lot will do anything in January, or because obviously you got injuries, but you got a great squad. Really?
I would like us to. Yeah, a defender and a
Yeah.
midfielder.
But then you're gonna have 15 defenders and 85 midfielders, bro.
We need
What's
them.
going
And
on there, bro?
Guess what? I still want a striker as well.
No, 100%. You need a striker, bro.
Because I've always said that we needed 2 strikers in the first place. And
No,
then
you just need
always
one.
used to,
You need one striker. You need one good striker right now, bro.
but at the beginning, I said we needed 2.
No, I don't think you're hearing me, bro. I don't think you're hearing me, bro.
I'm hearing you. I'm hearing you, but you're not hearing me. I knew from the beginning the market wasn't like that. I knew from the beginning. So you're not hearing me.
So why would you do your career celebration if you knew that from the beginning? Wear your sunglasses and your jacket, bro.
But if you go back to that same episode, I said that I'm only expecting 15 goals in a season. I was just excited to get my striker. You get what I mean? But yeah, man. Yeah, like it's all that it's all there it's there for the taking. But at the end of the day, you cannot win trophies without a fit squad. And if we're all injured, no matter what the quality is, if you get an opportunity to strengthen in January, for me, I'm taking it.
But you're only missing Gabriel right now.
We're missing Gabriel, but that's a big miss, man. I mean, that's a big miss.
Yeah,
and we're missing Havertz. We're missing Havertz as well. And
yeah, but Havertz isn't pivotal. Like Marino is a better striker than Havertz, bro.
I mean, we don't. I mean, that's debatable because Havertz is. If we think about Havertz's goal scoring or goal contribution form since he was playing up top, he's up there with the best strikers in the league. Like with Haaland.
Right, but you know that thing he's got the best shot to goal conversion rate. Marino. Yeah. It's not too far off Haaland, bro, and it's better than Mbappe's. So like when this guy gets a chance on goal, he's putting it in the back of the net. Not even a chance on goal, bro. A shot. This guy is more likely in the back of the net. So I hear what you're saying, but I don't think you currently like losing one centre back is not enough to derail you off a title for me.
But it's not just losing one centre back. There's a time when we lost, we had Saliba was injured, Gabriel was injured, Ben White's just got injured again. You get what I'm saying? Norgard, he's not injured, yeah, but he's not available. So we need to sign again to make up for the signing that we probably shouldn't have signed.
But all that, you're still top of the table, bro. You're still the star of the tree, bro.
We are, but listen, we can't let this opportunity evade us. So if we have to strengthen in Jan, take it.
Yeah, fair.
Right, City is obviously that they're the ones that probably can only stop you winning the league. You're top of the Champions League table as well. Who could stop you in the Champions League?
Your usual suspects, man. Barca, PSG, Bayern. I know we beaten Bayern and whatnot, but we beat PSG last time as well, and then they came back and spanked us in the semis, bro.
Not Barca,
all the usual suspects. Even not Liverpool, bro. Liverpool might come on a crazy run and whatnot. You know what I mean? The usual suspects, bro. You can't take nothing for granted, bro. Champions League
not Barca though. Not Barca, man. But Barca, nah.
You don't think so, no?
Remember what? Remember, not Real Madrid either, bro. They stink, bro.
I wouldn't say Real Madrid could stop you. I'd more go to Barca that could stop you.
No, why I say not Barca? Because of what Chelsea did to them, and remember what Inter Milan did to them, and then what PSG did to Inter Milan. Barcelona, I think they've got great attackers, man, but they insist on
defensively not the great, but like their midfield's good, by the way. Their midfield's very
great.
Good.
It's great.
I think if I would say Bayern, I think Bayern will get to that point more because it'll be more serious when it gets to the semi. Same like what you said with PSG, and I'm trying to think who else could possibly.
Mitch, being top of the Champions League.
Honestly, we're one of the top teams in Champions League. Like I can't lie to you, there isn't a team there that scares me, and that's crazy. That's crazy to say, but there isn't. So I'm not daring to dream yet. I'm just taking it game by game. You know
right now, I'll say Bayern, but let's get to February and we could change it.
Yeah, I don't even say Bayern right now, man. Obviously, forget about the fact that you lot beat them, but you lot beat them, and you didn't just beat them; you beat them quite convincingly, in my opinion. So
yeah, man.
So I can't see any team beating you. But then the only thing is that group stage, as we saw last season with Liverpool, group stage doesn't mean anything until it comes to knockouts.
Yeah.
Facts, man. Facts, man. Look, man. Well, look. After obviously you had your Liverpool, you had your Arsenal game. Roll over onto the next day, and we had the blockbuster Aston Villa versus Manchester United. Morgan Rogers versus Bruno Fernandes. Unai Emery versus Ruben Amorim. Was Aston Villa going to take it from 9 consecutive wins to 10 consecutive wins? Or was Manchester United going to put a dent in there and show that, look, this one game a week thing is working out, man, and we're going to put our imprint on this. We're going to have a say in what's happening in this title race. All there to be decided. Mitch, take it away, man.
First and foremost, I remember on the podcast, I think I said this to you lot. I really think I did say this on the podcast. If we had Onana or Bayindir in goal, we wouldn't even be in the top 10. Remember I said that? I was specifically said that those... it might have been on here, or it might have been in the group, but I remember saying specifically, if we have Onana or Bayindir in goal, I promise you we won't finish in the top 10.
Okay.
I promise you. First and foremost, I like the keeper.
Right. And you think that's been a pivotal change in your fortunes?
Yes. I think specifically him coming in goal has changed just the simple fact of competency. Like just having a competent keeper changes your trajectory straight away, because you have someone that you can actually rely upon. He's not doing none of these every other week. You've got some stupid goal being let in. Oh, he's being bullied at a corner again. Oh, he's fluffed that. Oh, he's pushed that out into the wrong area. You're not constantly having that nonsense. Do you know what I mean? So that's one thing. I think he's made us. I think he's getting small tunes out of players that I didn't expect. I think Mount's played quite well so far. I think he's been half decent. I think Casemiro's been half decent. Which has surprised me so much. I'm not gonna lie, because I writ him off at the start of the season. Completely writ him off. Do you know what I really like right now? Heaven.
Yeah, he was good yesterday. He was good yesterday.
I really like Heaven. I think he looked very composed in that game. Very, 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 very composed. I think he was let down by Euro for the first goal.
Yeah. And Ugarte as well, bro.
And obviously the second goal, deflection here, lands at his feet, bang, goal. Right, is what it is. Overall, in the actual game itself, I think we were the better team. And
Manchester United, you actually played decent in that game.
Got it right, because the way he made sure that he basically had 4 centre midfielders, and we kind of pressured Aston Villa, because Aston Villa didn't do much outside Morgan Rogers. They didn't do a lot.
No,
they didn't do a lot in the game. But it's the first time I've watched United. I'm like, I like to watch this team. I have no problem with watching this team.
Yeah.
The season, that is the one thing I want first. Let me actually watch a game where I'm saying, do you know, we're playing well here. Like, there's something there. Whereas last season there was nothing. There wasn't even a pencil to draw on a piece of paper, mate. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So this season so far, they're giving me something that I can actually be proud of. Like, all right, you lot played decent in that game. He was unlucky. He scored 2 worldies. On another day, you win the game. Do you know what I mean?
So what do you make of the missed chances then? Like, what do you make of that?
I'm trying to think of the most.
I think the first one was the Shesko one. Straight at Martinez. I think he could have maybe dinked it or something, or put it under him. Yeah,
I think that's because he's desperate to get another goal.
Yeah.
Cunha's one should have bagged that.
Yeah,
the header. Should have bagged the header.
Oh yeah,
should have.
And remember, Cunha had that early one as well, where Martinez was kind of out of goal, and then he took it outside the box first time, tried to whip it.
And Martinez didn't move.
You got a hit target there, bro, man.
Hit target there. So,
I remember the header one, the one that went wide.
Yeah, the header, the one in the first half that Joey's talking about, where Martinez was just basically flat-footed, and if it's like a yard inside, it goes in.
Yeah.
And Shesko's, those are the big 3 that I can think of. Defensively, I don't think they even really got to us defensively like that. They didn't really United looked all over the place defensively. They didn't break us down. It was just literally 2 worldies. Euro slacked off on Morgan Rogers' sloppy touch. And obviously, as I said, the second goal, that can happen in any game, man. You can deflect to a player in a perfect position, and then bang, you can score a goal in it. You can't really do too much about that.
Yeah, he's got that curling finish on lock as well. It seems Morgan Rogers.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think like I'm more happy to watch a United game now. Whereas last year I was quite cringy. It was just like, oh, I don't really want to watch this. I don't really want to watch this. Whereas now I'm like, yeah, do you know what? I want to watch United. Let's see how we do. Let me see how we do. All right, I can see that performance there is decent. I'm happy that Luke Shaw is back because he actually looked like he's fit now. Like he's actually looks like he's fit. I really want to see what's going on with Kobe. I don't really understand what's going on with this Kobe. And
where would he play though?
Yeah,
where would Kobe? Obviously now there's probably a chance, and because obviously it looks like Bruno's picked up a hamstring injury. He got subbed in the first after the first half. That's a massive blow.
Yeah.
That kind of. Are you having a midfield crisis? Are you having an injury crisis in the midfield?
Yeah, because we got Kobe out and we got Casemiro was suspended. Kobe was out, Casemiro was suspended. Bruno's we don't know how long he's going to be. The only other player you're going to really play there is Mount, but I don't want Mount. I'd rather Mount in the two behind the striker. I think that's where he gets a better tune out of him, and I don't really trust Ugarte like that. It sounds crazy, but Lissandro at centre midfield is way better than Ugarte.
Way better, bro. Way better.
He looked comfortable.
Better parts out everything. Yeah, man.
He looked like he was genuinely enjoying himself in that centre midfield. Like, I don't mind playing it type of thing. Do you know what I mean? So we've got to see what happens there. I'm feeling a little bit sorry for Šeško, but at the same time, I'm not.
Okay, talk me through that one.
I don't know if the players know how to play with him at the moment. I don't think
it's weird because it's weird because you would know how to play with Gyökeres, and we would probably know how to play with Šeško. It's like we got like you've got the textbook Arsenal striker. Well, not textbook, but a more molded Arsenal striker, and we've kind of got a more molded United striker. And it's funny because we were both linked to the other striker, isn't it?
Yeah.
I think with Šeško thing, I think it might be a confidence thing as well, though. I think I don't know if you do if that's what you man said at the top of the United segment, but I think there's a confidence issue when it comes to Šeško. It's just in my opinion.
Yeah, but possibly. Obviously, I know he's just come back from an injury again because he had.
Yeah, you do deserve praise for that.
But I just need just a little bit more from him. He does do the odd flick-ons and stuff like that, which helps. Because obviously he's a big guy up top, but I just need a little bit more, man. Just need a little bit more. But I just don't know if the players just know how to gel with him yet.
I think I can't see it because I'm a big proponent of if you haven't proven yourself in a couple of games, then why should I replace the previous striker with you? I feel like I've seen more from Joshua Zirkzee, even though a lot of people don't like him, than I have seen from Šeško. So based on my principles, Joshua Zirkzee should be starting over Šeško until Šeško proves that he's a better striker than Zirkzee. Because when you're talking about flick-ons, like Joshua Zirkzee's got all of that on lock, and he's a better facilitator for Mbeumo and Cunha. Obviously, Mbeumo and Ahmad have gone AFCON. So that's another reason why yesterday's performance was very good, considering that they lost
two big
players, man. Yeah. But I'm having Zirkzee over him until otherwise. Yeah,
I'm just happy that, as I said, back as I said at the start of the thing with Lamens, the goalkeeper. There's a lot of games what I've watched with him in goal, and I'm looking at it as like, if that was, I always think back to if that was another goal, that would have been a goal there, that would have been a goal there, that would have been a goal there. That small fine tuning of a solid keeper. And I remember saying this to people, saying we don't need the top keeper around, we need a solid, comfortable goalkeeper. That is all we need.
I think you wanted a keeper and some CMs.
Yeah, I wanted a goalie, which I got. I think I wanted one more centre back, and I definitely wanted two centre midfielders because I didn't trust Casemiro, and I didn't trust Guy.
Yeah. It seems like the Man United board was on the same behaviour as Liverpool, man. Just buying loads of attackers, not buying no centre mids. We're in this. I think we're in the same position in terms of players that we need.
Yeah, and obviously I know Maguire and De Ligt are out at the moment, so I don't know what's going to happen when they come back.
How long are they out for?
I'm not 100% sure. Not
Yeah.
sure. But Lissandro, I'm gassed that he's back. Someone who's got a little bit of heart to him. I like that. Where he's going to play, different story. We don't know yet. He looked comfortable in that CM position. Trust me, he looked decent.
I'm gonna say you was fancying him in the DM position, right?
Yeah, I was fancying him in the DM position. Whoever will suit him there, I don't know yet. And played well actually yesterday as well. Delot.
Yeah, I don't know why he gets so much slack, from United fans. I think he's a good player. He's like Lemons. What's your keeper called again? Lamens.
Lamens or something. I think.
I think they're the same, man. They do a very good basic job at least in terms of going forward. Dalot is quite reliable in being there. Like somebody who really annoys me on your team, even though he's always at the right place, is what's his name? Dorgu. Yeah, man. He's positioning, his attacking runs, his timing is perfect. But everything up until that point is just after that point is useless, man.
He's not the greatest on the eye.
No, but I think if you don't get a good left wing back, man, then get a good left wing back, maybe get a good right wing back on top of your Christmas list, then you lot will be flying, man.
Yeah,
flying, yeah.
No, yeah, I think flying. Remember, I've always had it that United only need 3 good players to turn their fortune around. They didn't even get those guys this season, and their fortune has turned by what is it, nine positions in the league currently, man. So yeah, man.
But how you feeling about your campaign?
Yeah, I think it's been all right. I think we've left a couple points on the board. I think we left a few points on the board.
Spurs game.
Spurs. I'll speak for more recent. I was talking about more Everton, West Ham, Bournemouth, and obviously yesterday we've left a few.
You've even got an argument to say you left some points on the board against us in the first game of the season.
Definitely. You lot played well in that game.
Yeah, that's true. But I didn't expect us to win that game. That was just obviously hoping. That was hoping at that point. But
when's that fella gonna get to have his haircut, man? Yeah, I think that guy's gonna end up with locks by the end of the season, bro.
Who's that? The guy? Who's that? Who is that?
You know the guy. You know the guy.
You know, there's a guy that's basically said, that he's not cutting his hair until United win 5 games in a row.
Oh God. Listen, man, we gotta take time, man. Listen, he got the monkey off his back where he got back-to-back wins. We've been better at home. We've beat Liverpool at Anfield, beat Chelsea at Old Trafford and stuff like that. So he's got a few good wins and a few things going for him.
But that ain't getting him his haircut, man. If he was a Villa fan, he would have had 2 haircuts by now. Yeah, this fella, Oh, day 329. That is crazy. Hey, Manchester United are doing him dirty,
bro. Imagine he has to go work like that, bro.
That is crazy.
We're being competitive.
Yeah.
Apart from the City game, and Brentford game, we're being competitive.
You look a lot more competent, man. Like you said, I last season I hated watching Man United. Now I can hate watch and enjoy my hate watch, innit?
Yeah.
At least let me leave here with something, bro.
But going forward, I think in January, I know I'm hearing that we're trying to sign another striker.
You're linked with Semenyo as well, innit?
Yeah, but it doesn't make no sense.
And you and City. Why don't it make sense? Who's on your left?
Because
Dorgu.
Yeah, but you're not going to play Semenyo on the left.
Wing back. Do you think he'll leave? He won't go to choose wing back over other clubs.
No way. He can't. It'll be silly of him anyway. The reason why, because I think he's at AFCON now anyway, isn't he? So
no, Ghana's not in it. Ghana didn't qualify. No.
All right, fair enough. Let's go. Oh, fair enough. Let's go.
He's crazy if he goes Man United though to play wing back. To play in the back.
To play wing back. If United are telling him, you play wing back, that's insane. If he's come to play wing back, just buy a centre midfielder and buy another centre half instead. Why is there no point?
But he's turned down Spurs apparently a massively lucrative contract offer.
Yeah, why would you go Spurs? Silly move.
Why would you
play with Kudus, innit?
No, Kudus is regretting that already, bro.
Massively.
Kudus is regretting that already. But what do you? I want you. What's your thoughts? That honest truth. I know you hate watches, but it's fine, innit? You know what I mean, we're honest with each other. Arsenal and Liverpool fan. Let me know.
Funny enough, so I was when we went out to have Christmas, a Christmas meal, I was catching up with Marley Marl. He was on the pod when you was last on, the other Man United fan.
Mhm.
Yeah. And I was saying that I think Manchester United, there's an improvement this season, man. There's definitely an improvement this season. There was because the conversation was centered around when will Manchester United be deemed title challengers, or when can I see Manchester United winning the league? I still can't say I see that happening within the next 3 years. I still can't say that.
Definitely not.
But-
Obviously not this season. Definitely not next season.
The thing is, though,
But next season will dictate
the season after that,
whether it will happen on the third season.
right? I got you. And the thing is, as I say, I can't see it happening in the next 3 years. I don't say it with the same vim as I once said it, because the improvement that you've made this season, it's not been like exponential or anything like that, but it's been enough for me to think, oh, okay, United could be back in the picture with, like Joey said, a few signings. And you could be back in a bit. Because look, Ruben Amorim is not even being as stubborn with his system anymore. We're starting to see We're starting to see a little bit of flexibility there, which is which is telling me that he's starting to get it. You get what I mean?
You know what's mad? You know we're top of set piece goals as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard that.
Yeah.
Set piece goals, yeah.
Look
Which
at how you're
surprised
smiling
me.
about this.
No,
Before
it
you lot was-
surprised me.
You lot was cussing Arsenal for being set piece this, man.
Yeah,
Now
but-
you guys are happy to be set. Look at you.
Ole, ole. But no, I think the only thing that is making me think that in 3 seasons they may not be able to do it is that I haven't seen anyone who I can say will be there in 3 seasons that they can build a team around. Like Bruno is probably on his way out in 3 seasons. I'm not anticipating him being your main guy. Obviously, I've not seen enough from Shesko. Aiden Heaven obviously could be somebody. Lenny Euro could be somebody, but there's nobody now for like. Let's say if we go back to the season after.
What about Chido? What about Chido?
No,
Does he
I
still play
mean, allow it, bro. No, but
you lot was
as an-
victory lapping that one, didn't it?
no, but that was a good personal win, bro. It's a personal beef in it, bro. Like that's what you can take. That's what you can take when you're languishing in the table, bro. No, but if you're looking at Arsenal and we track their kind of like rebirth here, they had like a Saka emerging who they could build a team around. Obviously, you guys have got players coming through. I think Shea Lacey played, and then there's this JJ. Is it JJ Abrahams or I don't know what his name?
Oh, you're talking about Fletcher's son.
No, there's another guy in the academy who Marley Marl always keeps it, because Marley's always a gashead over academy graduates, isn't it? But the Shea Lacey guy came on, and the Fletcher guy came on as well.
Yeah.
But I've not this season. I would need to see a young talent come through who you can say, yeah, this guy's like maybe the level of Elliot Anderson, where you can say, okay, this is the kind of player we can build our next 3 years on, and then we start bringing players in to complement this guy. I don't know. Maybe Kobe Mano is that guy, but he's not currently playing in it, and I can't see him playing on the Ruben Amorim. So that would be my only concern.
Right now, he's at a stage where the next 2 signings are really going to dictate what actually generally happens next, depending where he makes them and how we move forward. Because if you do
them in January,
if it's possible, why not? If it's possible, why not? It's not like we're in a position where we can make improvements, and we should make improvements. And if it's there and it makes sense, then do it. Do you know what I mean? Because if we do add Semenya, what does that say for Xerxes' future?
but he's been linked to a move away, like for a minute. To be fair,
Yeah. If we buy another centre,
he can still facilitate, man. He can still facilitate very well, man.
Another thing you have to remember, well, Casemiro has gone on a free.
Yeah.
End of this season. So that and I remember saying, I think it was 5 players that were the biggest contrast. I think I said Strav, you was in the group when I said this as well. I think it was Casemiro, Rashford, Sancho, Anthony, and Bruno were the top 5, I think, earners in our team. And I remember saying at least 3 of those 5 would be gone in the next couple of transfers. And obviously Rashford's gone on loan, Sancho's gone on loan, Anthony's gone on loan, and I think that's a mandatory to buy. I think I'm not 100% sure.
Right.
Obviously Bruno's still there, and Casemiro is going to go on a free anyway. So we're going to just be left with Bruno. So money wise, it's going to be easy for us to maneuver around the rest of the pitch.
Yeah.
Wait, but you see the mandatory loan. I think obviously you have to like try and buy it, but you don't actually have to buy it because like legally, if you don't want to buy it, what happens? You have to pay a fee or something.
I think if it's mandatory, there will be a big like thing you have to pay to buy them out. To not do that, you have to pay United money. Obligation is whether you want it or not. But it looks like Real Betis look like they really do want him. Yeah, like, and for his sake, you might as well just stay there. Really, to be honest.
What would be the fee though? So obviously, I'm assuming did you know what the mandatory fee is?
Yeah, it's not going to be great. I can't remember what it is.
You got to write off, man. You got to write off, man. It'll be better to get the salary than to get.
And I think Sancho's ends this season as well. I think Sancho's contract ends this year as well.
Okay, yeah, that would be amazing.
I think Sancho's ends this contract as well.
You man been living in bondage with Sancho's contract still.
Yeah, I know we got an extension. I know we got an extension. I know we got a 1-year extension if we wanted to carry on, but I know his one's up. His one is up. I think the only one who's really going to be coming back is Rashford.
Yeah. I don't know why players sign that 1-year extension thing, but they don't add a 1-year extension for themselves as well, bro. That would be sick.
But some players do have that in their contract.
That would be sick if Sancho had that as well, bro.
Some players do.
He activated a 1-year extension.
Yeah, some players do have the 1-year extension. I think that they want to. Sancho's one is down to us. It's down to us. But I think Rashford's the only one who's going to be coming back. To be fair, actually coming back. But he's playing well for Barca, so Barca just bite the bullet and buy him if they're allowed to, because obviously even the loan, La Liga told him they're
Barca's financial situation is tumultuous at best.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah. All right, man. So what? Obviously we're time is getting on. We're running out a bit of time, but let's just do some light touches briefly. Newcastle versus Chelsea. That was a cracker of a game.
Good game.
Cracker of a game. Yeah, man. Newcastle were running away with it. Voltemade, it was making me regret taking him out of my fantasy Premier League football team.
I like it.
Yeah, man. I mean, I did as well, but then I started to form an agenda against him when he just started stinking a little bit. Yeah, and then he's come out with a brace. He probably should have got a third towards the end of the first half. Taking the game out of reach. But then Chelsea fans, I know Jay, that's been on the pod a couple of weeks ago. He was ready to print his Maresca out t-shirts and wave his flag and get rid of him. And you could see there was restlessness around the Chelsea fans anyway. And Chelsea fought back 2-2 draw, tough one at St James Park. I mean, in the end, is it? I suppose Newcastle will look at it as 2 points dropped, but ultimately, is that a good point for Chelsea, because Newcastle's no easy feat for anyone, or what?
The worst thing is, I was watching that again. I was thinking United need a draw here. That's what I was thinking. That's like, United need a draw here. So when Chelsea got back, I was like, yes, this is good. This is good.
Okay, so you're still ambitious. You're still able.
Yeah, that's the thing, because I look at certain teams, and the reason why I've said I think City and Arsenal are going to run away, because I see, even though Villa beat us the other day, I can see teams beating Villa. It's the same for Chelsea. I can see teams beating Chelsea. Same for Liverpool. I can see teams beating Liverpool. But that's the same for us. Those three will look at United and say, I can see teams beating United. Do you get what I mean?
Cool.
So we're in that category of all the teams that people look at us and say, teams can beat you. So,
I mean, it's interesting you say that about Villa, though, because they've first time they've done a 10-game streak since 1914. I've seen so. What makes you think they can just automatically just start getting beaten now? Well, why do you say that?
They could have got beaten against Man United, bruv. They didn't play well enough to take all the points.
they play like how they played yesterday with us, they will lose games.
Someone will take the scalp.
Yeah, someone will take the scalp. Someone, and the worst thing is, it will be a team they won't even realize that should be taking their scalp. Those types of things can happen to someone like Villa.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Not
It's
not
good for
Forest.
it's good for the Prem having Villa up there, but like I can imagine like look at when Leeds beat Chelsea. No one expected that. My dad's a Leeds fan, avid Leeds fan. Do you know what I mean? So like, no one saw that. Someone like a Brighton quickly grab a couple of points off of Villa or something like that. It's a possibility. I just don't see the same. I just don't see Arsenal and City in that bracket. I think they're above that.
Yeah. That's fair. And I'm guessing you're basing that off of Arsenal and City's solidity. I mean, going to City, because I know we said we'll just do a light touch on Newcastle and Chelsea. Speaking of City solidity, are you more so saying that because City just looks so formidable up top? Because I think Joey mentioned it towards the top of the show. City don't look as secure at the back, as let's say an Arsenal do, or let's say some of the other defensive maestros in the Premier League do. City don't seem to experience of the team of Pep, because Pep's kind of he's in the process of rebuilding a team, so it's not the same. Like, you know, it's not your KDBs, your Bernardo Silvas, and
it's not a drastic rebuild. It's not a drastic rebuild. I don't think. It's a rebuild where it's like it's still they can still torch teams because you've got Haaland up top. Like when you've got a goal machine like that up top, it's like
cheat code.
Yeah, so it's a real cheat code. So that's why I see that he can get them to January, where then they can go buy a centre back. Now, go get him now. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah.
You know,
maybe really in that position.
Yeah, maybe I'm being harsh with Man City as well, because they've conceded the same amount of goals as Liverpool and Arsenal did this time last year as well, and people were waxing lyrical about Arsenal and Liverpool's defenses last season. This time, so maybe I'm being a bit harsh, but I just feel like I just don't trust. I don't trust Guardiola and Diaz the same way I have in the past. So that would be my reservation.
That's fair. I just think that they will go on a run, same as Arsenal. They will just open up the gap between the rest of the league. I just don't see City getting beat every now and then, whereas I can, as I said, with Villa, Liverpool, Chelsea, and United, in that bracket there, you can see us dropping points somewhere, a couple, like maybe here or there or whatever. But I just don't think City are gonna be like that for long. I think they're at that kind of that wave they was at the start of the season, where they lost to Spurs at home and all that kind of stuff there.
Is that nostalgia playing a part though? Because are you saying that based off the fact we've seen City pull together runs countless times? Because what is actually substantiating this claim of yours? Like, what is it? Is it just Haaland? We've seen Haaland bang out goals. So what is it what is it this time that you're like, like City's capable of going on a run like what Villa's done? Like what makes you think that? Because we've seen City's chip goals against like your Fulham.
Yeah. No, 100%. Rubbish goals against Fulham, still come out with a win because they had Haaland. Whereas, as I said, other teams just don't. When you have a player like that, it can change your trajectory already. Do you know what I mean? And they have the experience in their team that they've been through runs before. So Haaland can get them out of the dark for a bit, and the rest of the players will be like, "Look, Haaland's got us out of the dark now. It's our time to start stepping up again." Whereas I don't think the other teams, where the other teams are like, they've never been in that position before, and they don't have a Haaland, so they're all generally relying on each other week in, week out. Whereas Haaland can do it for 3 weeks in a row for them, and in the next couple of weeks, then the rest of the players do it for them. I don't think the other teams are in that position.
Sorry, just to build on top of that as well. If you look at Liverpool last season, that's what Salah did for us. The season before Man City won, that's what Haaland did. The season before that, that's what Haaland did. So just to back what Mitch is saying again, Arsenal don't really have that guy who is the magician that can get you out 3 weeks in a row and then pass it on to someone else. You got Trossard, who's the someone else, but you haven't got the magician that's going to do it 3 weeks in a row.
What if Trossard is the magician? Because he's been acting like one.
I wouldn't put him in the magician class. If I'm completely honest. But Trossard's one of my favorite guys, man. But he's not a magician. He's not a magician yet.
Okay, I'm just going just off the results because he has been netting a lot of goals for us.
Let me just go and check the details on that and get back to you on that.
Yeah, man.
Because think about it, outside that top two, I know Gyökeres hasn't done that great, really, not yet. Like, who else has got a striker who's doing a madness like that? Because even Pedro's not.
Thiago from Brentford.
Yeah, Igor Thiago.
But like,
probably the only other one.
Like the four underneath City and Arsenal.
Yeah.
No one.
Yeah, true. Yeah, true. Arsenal, we don't have anyone that's lighting up the striker role.
But your team alone is squad alone. Your Arsenal squad alone is above everyone else already. So they're in a different realm in that sense. City are relying on Haaland to get him through weeks for the rest of the players to start catching up and all right, cool, we need to start doing that for them. But then when you look at Villa, Ollie Watkins ain't doing his thing. João Pedro ain't doing his thing.
Yeah, I mean, Ollie Watkins is but the performances are starting to step up, and he's goal contributions. I mean, he got an assist against you guys. But no, I get you. I hear what you're saying. I mean,
sure, you went Trossard into that conversation. Trossard, he's bagged 4 goals, which is decent.
Yeah, I said that last.
Yeah, but Haaland's got 19 goals, bro, man. Like, that's so magical.
Haaland's a mutant, bro.
No, but Salah had 19. Salah had 19 last season as well, bro. That's what I'm saying. Like
Salah was moving like a mutant, bro. So I'm just saying, like, but why with Trossard, yeah, he's a winger and he's not a starting player. But I'm just saying, like, Trossard has got us out of a lot of trouble.
He's got 7 goal involvements, and he's good, man.
He gives you goals. Like, he's giving you key goals in key moments. He might not bang goals, but
we're sharing our goals. Let's have it right. We are sharing our goals.
Do you know what? Trossard scores important goals. He scores very important goals. I'll give you that. But so does Marino. So that's why I'll put them in the same category. Whereas, like, if you have an alien or a mutant, as you rightfully called it, it's yeah. But maybe you won't need that. Maybe you won't need it. You might be the first team in the last.
Well, maybe Gyökeres can turn into that. He can turn into that guy. Bro, I don't know. Are you impersonating Isak when he got rolled off the pitch?
Nah, bro. I'm just constipated, bro. That's constipation, bro. Gyökeres plays like he's constipated, bro.
I don't know what you were doing there, bro.
I just realised, Sunderland are above us as well. Actually, even Sunderland are even there.
Shit.
Palace are on the same points as us, and Palace got swept by Leeds.
Yeah, I know. I wonder what Palace is going to turn up against Arsenal in this Carabao fixture, because the one that turned up against Leeds was pathetic, and they rested players in the European fixture as well. So I don't know why they played that poorly.
Mark Gay's contract's up in 6 months. Who says summer doesn't go in for him in January?
I think he's going to buy Munich. You
think so?
Yeah, I think so, man. It's just like
in January.
No, maybe not in January. I think he's going to sign pre-contract, because I'm just looking at company, black manager, your boys out there doing big things. You want to play top-tier Champions League football. The guys you had an agreement with it's not going too well with them. I feel like it's a prime move for somebody who suffered in the Premier, man. Go win guarantee some silverware in Bundesliga like Harry Kane.
Mm-hmm. That makes him strong,
Yeah,
for the Champions League.
Yeah.
Well,
and Upamecano,
just Gay alone makes them strong.
Yeah, because Upamecano is he's out of contract end of the year, and apparently I think it's Strives. Maybe we spoke about that. But I think,
I think it was Cup on the.
They've been Konate. Real Madrid no longer interested in Konate, and I think Upamecano. They need another French bozo, so Upamecano step right up.
It's fair dues. Fair dues. All right, look, I think we're
3-4.
It'd be remiss of us to not just do a little light touch on AFCON, man. So obviously AFCON is affecting the Premier League in a way where some of team star outlets aren't available for them because they're representing their countries in AFCON, hosted by Morocco. There seems to be quite some revolutionary stuff happening in AFCON. Let me see if I can recall it. No, I know what you're laughing about, but I wasn't even gonna go on to that. But
Go on.
we can. I wanted to actually talk about the actual good stuff, like the record broken. Yeah, highest ticket sales ever in Africa and Europe, 300 million in sponsorships, highest revenues before kickoff, biggest total and average stadium capacity, widest global broadcast reach in AFCON history. Yeah. And then these are like firsts that's been achieved. 9 world-class stadiums. Every team's getting its own base camp. All teams are in 5-star hotels. Now, you lot might be thinking, yo, this is normal stuff, but listen, for us Africans, yeah.
No. The thing is, it's a step up. You're doing proper things. You're doing proper things.
Exactly.
I mean,
HDR drones, spider cam, and ultra motion at every match. Direct international broadcast from pitchside studios and no France relay. Fully centralized AV production inside host nation. High speed rail linking host cities, and you can watch multiple matches in one day. Listen, Morocco are doing the damn thing, bruv. They're doing.
You have to remember the size of Morocco as well. So it's a smaller nation compared to a lot of African nations in land mass as well. You have to remember.
Yeah.
You know what my beef was with? I watch AFCON.
Yes,
you know me. I watch AFCON. Me and you had this conversation, Strives. You know, my one beef is if you're gonna say what you're gonna say, just make sure you're there when it comes to crunch time. Because I've been watching the presenters and I see certain man ain't there. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, but remember everybody was trying to shoot Jamie Carragher, bro. They were trying to shoot Jamie Carragher.
These times, if you're gonna talk, be there. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. These times I'm scrambling to find out what channel it's on, bro.
Yeah, that irritates me. That stuff that annoys me because I want to watch it.
Because I thought it was going to be on terrestrial TV, but it seems to be like on E4 now, isn't it? E4.
Yeah, so something like that, bro, man. So like when
TV.
Yeah. Maybe some different channels. I'm not sure, but when Jamie Carragher was talking about it, people were calling him racist, calling him this, calling him that. Yeah. The fact is, in Europe, they don't rate it, and he's not saying that it's rubbish football. He's just saying factually they don't rate it, and that's a fact, bro.
And the worst thing is, in football, you don't have to rate everything. You don't have to. That's why football is football. You have an opinion on something. I don't rate this player. I don't rate that club. I don't rate this. That's what it is. But what I'm saying is, if you're going to call out a certain man, you need to be making sure when I turn on TV, I want to see you presenting.
Yeah, 100%.
That's what I'm saying. If you really want to give it the reach. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I'm a man who watches AFCON. The first AFCON I ever watched, and the reason why I watched it is because I wanted to see. Do you remember a player called Manucho?
Yeah.
Remember him? I watched that AFCON.
How can I forget? Marley won't let you.
I wanted to watch it because of him, and since then I've always watched AFCON.
And look, AFCON wouldn't be AFCON if it didn't come with its off-field drama. You see, you see AFCON, bro. They'll really bring you EastEnders and Nollywood, bro.
You see the Cameroon team?
I was just gonna say I've never seen anything as wild as what's going on in Cameroon. Real unprecedented chaos, bro. Cameroon's got 2 squads. There's a manager that's been fired that says, I'm not fired. You didn't hire me, so you can't fire me.
Bad boy. Man said, listen, you can't hire bad boy.
The
power
struggle is absolutely crazy. What is it? Between like Samuel Eto'o and Mark Brees.
But I don't get it. Like, he's the president. So who's this person? Who's this shadow black ops government behind him that's doing all these hires? And because apparently, like, he cancelled all the coaches on the coaching session or whatever, and then he brought his own guys to coach them. Samuel brought his own guys to coach them, but then they got escorted away by security. So there's clearly two forces fighting against
Yeah,
each other.
there's-
Somebody's backing this
exactly.
manager, bro.
Exactly. I don't know. If they're calling him the sports ministry appointed coach, I don't know who's
okay.
maybe it's the sports ministry. Yeah, like because like Andre
'Cause
Onana, he stood out of the squad. He got brought back in. The captain, Vincent,
Abubakar.
yeah, exactly. And then what was who was the striker that Eto tried to get vetoed so they didn't break his record?
Abubakar, bro.
Yeah.
Bro.
Wait, hold on. So was Onana and Abubakar in the current coaches squad, or was he in Eto's squad?
They're in the current coaches squad, and Eto took them out of his squad.
He took him out of his squad.
Yeah.
No, but I think Onana was. I don't think Onana was in the current guys' squad. I think he was in Eto's squad. I think Eto brought Onana back, but I feel like Eto was trying to get rid of Vincent Abubakar.
Yeah, because he don't want him to break his record apparently. But you know what? I've only seen like these other outlets reporting it. I don't know how true it is, isn't it?
True it is, yeah. That's the key thing, because who's in whose squad? That's what I want to see, the comparison of squads. You know what I mean?
Yo, the other thing they're saying that Eto'o took away all the training gear as well, so they didn't have no clothes to train.
My God.
He's moving more petty than 50 Cent, bro.
Yeah,
You know,
man,
the worst thing is, do you know what the worst thing is? Do you know what this is like? It's not. It's like when, remember, France had their madness in South Africa.
Oh yeah. French Africans are wild, you know, bro. Bro.
And
That's crazy.
It's the same type of rumblings, but we like a little bit of controversy. So it's
100%.
Wow, and AFCON doesn't fail to deliver. There's a Uganda player strike at the moment as well. Literal bare internal conflict. I think the beef is over unpaid player bonuses. Unpaid player bonuses. Yeah. So
and this is another thing. Go on.
No. I was just gonna say, like, there was like talks with the president or whatnot, talking about getting like $6,000, something to do with $6,000. I think it was proposed, but I don't think the players were happy with it, so to speak.
The bonus.
Yeah.
Mitch, that's what we was talking about though. And when you could either try to play for England or play for your current club, or you can go through all of these dramas. So like that's why I can't be mad at when these players are delaying their decision to play for their paternal. You might
get rejected because the Ghana coach is saying, "Yo, I don't even want you." Yeah,
exactly,
I swear,
bro.
like I don't know how true these quotes are, but I swear, man, like
he was talking, bro. I saw him talking, bro.
Okay, but I understand why he said that. I get that point.
Of course.
You can't not play in qualifiers and then say, I must play. That you can't do that. You can't do
for the World Cup. No, back off.
Ghana's bad because they've made it to the World Cup, but they ain't even made it to AFCON, and now they're getting bantered by Nige, who haven't made it to the World Cup. Like it's some backwards beef, bro. Like
yeah.
And then the Nigerian captain has literally he's resigned just before the AFCON.
Bro.
Yeah, he's from my state. He's from
you might got the same head shape, innit? The same French head shape.
Is Congo and the DR Congo in?
Yeah, they're in there. They're playing tomorrow, 3 p.m. 12 p.m.
I need to do some scouting on there, because if we beat New Caledonia, that's who we're gonna play for the play.
The one thing I didn't get is that Johan Wissers, but he's played the last 3 games, but he's not in the squad. Like they must have known that he's gonna be fit for the tournament. So, but that's what I'm saying. Like you got to choose. Am I gonna go back to Congo and play this and go through all this bonus beef and all of this hotel issue, or am I just gonna try and get fully fit at my club and try and establish myself at my new team?
Because even because Pepe's not going to Ivory Coast as well, and he's
did he get dropped or did he just say he's not going?
I think he got dropped.
Yeah, he got dropped as well. I thought he got dropped as well.
Yeah.
But see, there's so many issues, so many layers, because even that's an issue. If you want people to take it serious, the players have to also take it serious. You can't be having the Nigeria captain saying, "I'm not playing no more." You can't be having.
I can't lie, I didn't even blame him, man. Nigeria.
Yeah, but he chose his mental health, man. He
Yeah,
chose his
Nigeria.
mental
What was his
Trust
beef?
me.
What was his actual beef?
I don't know, but I supported his decision.
You saying blind trust?
I'm telling you, no,
100%.
Nigeria. I'm telling you, man, Nigeria can frustrate you, man. What a
With the
country,
amount of
man.
talent that Nigeria comes out with,
I'm telling you.
I'm
But then we
surprised
all
they
just
don't
go and play
dominate.
for European countries, isn't it? So,
Yeah.
yeah. But
Aye.
look, man, we've probably gone half an hour more than we intended to. It's been a good conversation, been a dope conversation.
good.
I think we should go to do our back pages. So that's when we shine light on someone deserving. It doesn't even need to be limited to football. Just anyone deserving of getting, just getting heralded for something good, something glorious, just getting their big ups, getting their shout outs. Just like when you would go to your newspaper and you turn to the back, someone that's getting highlighted. We've got a similar section on the pod that we call the back pages. Joey, do you want to kick it off or should I?
Yeah, no, I'll kick off. Special. I've got 2 special mentions in it. So this is in the bottom corner of the back page. Florian Wirtz for the improvement that I've been talking about. The other is Andrew Tate.
Getting his first assist in 19 games.
I didn't even know, still.
Oh, go on.
Yeah, Andrew Tate, bro. I can't be. He got back. I don't know if you man saw that.
I saw it hard, bro.
That was embarrassing, man. Yeah, he had a fight. He had a fight. One of them celebrity boxing match fights with some brother that can't box, bro. I remember he's like chased him or whatever. And Andrew Tate, obviously, he boxes every day with his videos, and he used to be a kickboxing champ, but he got mashed up, bro, man. It was embarrassing, man. So, yeah, like for the entertainment value,
and his face looked like he got beat up as well.
Yeah. I couldn't believe it for somebody who had all that talk in it, man. It was very sad to see, man. But my back page goes to Hugo Ekitike, man. This is the first back page I've actually given him, man. He's been a godsend, bro, in this the hardest time that we've experienced since 1954, man. So I'll tell you, Hugo.
Mine's gonna be football based still, actually. Sorry, I've been out of the loop with the real world for a little piece. We'll give that to myself. I'd say Henderson, Jordan Henderson.
Okay.
I think he's performed very, very well for Brentford, man.
Yeah,
very, very well. Good pro, very good pro.
Yeah, smooth. I'm gonna give my back pages to Anthony Joshua, man. Yo, guys are ragging on the kid, man. They're ragging on the kid because this guy made a lot of money for doing nothing, man. They're ragging on the kid for getting a lot of money for doing nothing, and I respect it, bro.
I respect him for getting his money. One thing Jamie Carragher said the other day, which I understand, this is not Joshua's fault, really, to be honest.
Yeah.
How can you get Joshua versus Jake Paul, but you can't get Joshua versus Tyson Fury?
Well, this is it. To be honest with you, I'm blaming Tyson Fury for this. All these faux retirements, and things getting in the way. It's like you're trying to make the fight when there's other things in the way. Like you've got to deal with Deontay Wilder instead of going through fighting Deontay Wilder. You're forcing Deontay Wilder to go through arbitration, and you're pretending that you want to fight Joshua. So it just has never ever seemed genuine. And a lot of people make Tyson Fury the favorite. So I don't even know why. To me, Tyson Fury has been the block when a lot of people make you favorite to beat Joshua. Obviously, I'm an AJ fan, so I think Joshua wins anyway. But I don't know why this fight's not happened if you're Tyson Fury, because everyone thinks you're going to do it. But to me, I think he's been the stumbling block. But look, AJ seems hungry to do it. He wants to do it. There's no belts now. So these guys are fighting for no reason other than just ego and just to say that we've done it. But I will still watch it. And man. And I think I want to give AJ the back pages because the last time he was out in America, it looked like he was gonna steamroll his way to the American back pages when he knocked down Ruiz, but he ended up getting knocked down 5 times or what have you not, and getting knocked out. Very embarrassing, losing his world title before getting it back in Saudi Arabia. So this was another chance to put himself back in the American headlines and a different audience as well. And he did it, man. He didn't. It wasn't a demolition job like everybody wanted, but everybody wanted to see Jake Paul get hurt for whatever reason. He broke his jaw, and he didn't even have to hit him too tough. And he got the knockout, and he got paid handsomely. Career highest payday. So I just think, you know what? Don't be hard on yourself, AJ. You made your bread. Run it, have your fight with Tyson Fury and whoever else, bruv, and then retire if you want. I want to see you run it back with Daniel Dubois. I don't think I'll ever be satisfied until you do that. But back pages for doing that.
I'm going to add one more back page. John Cena. Well done. Great career. Well done.
Has he officially retired now? Yeah.
I think he's got one more, but well done, man. Great career,
that's
man.
it. Yeah. No. John Cena repped for WWE. Still, he did. He repped.
Respect the graph.
Yeah, man. All right, cool. Well, look, listeners, this has been a longer one, but I know you've enjoyed it, man, because it's been a good conversation. And we haven't really got to chop it up about Manchester United for a good couple of weeks because
yeah, for real,
playing on Monday, so it was only right that we brought, yeah, man. So it was only right we brought the boy Mitch back so that we could really deep dive into what's going on with Manchester United, and obviously we'll speak about your other traditional Big Six clubs, especially your Arsenal, Liverpool, and teams alike. Look, it's Christmas. There's a lot of football to be played. There's a lot of football to take in. Make sure you're rocking with us. Remember, I teased you guys. I said there was a big episode that was coming up, and it didn't release last week. So just keep watching the social media channels because there's a big episode coming. I don't even want to give too much away, but you want to listen and watch this episode. It's coming out, man. It might even come out on Christmas Day. Who knows? Did I just select something out of the bag? It might not. It might do. Yeah. But look, make sure you're tuned in. Make sure you tell a friend to tell a friend. Same place, same time next week. We're out.